Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age. So this part I will have uploaded after I've beaten the Broodmother. Yeah, I can time travel now guys, it's real. But after I could not beat the Broodmother, I decided to return to the camp and do some side missions to just like get some more XP, better equipment, level up, and recharge and all, and also give some gifts. So let's start off with that, shall we?
Interesting. Interesting.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift!
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
What have you there? A mirror? You could not know it, but I possessed something very similar long ago. I stole such a mirror from a village, and Flemeth was enraged at my carelessness. She destroyed it, much to my dismay. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
No, it's okay. Ridiculous, it's a gift bargain.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful. Truly.
Aww. Yeah, she's warming up to me. Slowly. Right. I think we will. Well, I should talk to some people first, shouldn't I? Alistair.
Yes? Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
Should I ask him? I have a feeling he'll say no. But it's worth a try, right? Well, I'll just reload my save. Actually.
Fair enough. Off we go then.
You know, I'm just gonna save in case I mess something up.
Yes? Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
I've gotta ask him.
Your tent. Ah, I know most guys would probably leap at the chance to be with you, but I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's a big step. Yeah, I guess that must make me sound like an idiot. I mean, turn down an incredible woman like you, I'd have to be.
It's alright. Oh, I think he's cute. I I guess I can reload if I say something wrong, so... Oh, Susie is cute.
Just what every man wants to hear. I guess I was just raised not to take this sort of thing lightly. I hope it hasn't put you off. All right, so, now that I've handled that with my usual deft brilliance, time to move on. And take a cold bath, maybe.
Oh, he's so cute. Let's see if anyone else has anything new to say.
What say you? By all means.
What's your opinion of Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
That's horrible, yeah.
Is it? It seemed normal enough a tale growing up. No different than the other elven boys in the whorehouse. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
So you're oddly cheerful.
It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
Say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
But you don't think of yourself as Dalish?
Not at all. I think of myself as Antivan. Still, that did not stop me from running off to join a clan when I drew near Antiva City once. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
I don't know. I have a strangely mixed opinion on Zevran. Like, he's nice enough, but I don't know. I just don't really vibe with his personality. You know what I mean?
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
It means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I suppose that makes sense.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
I don't want that sort of way of helping.
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
No, I like listening to you rant when you have some good things to say. Let's talk to him.
Stop wasting time, Warden. I'm not here to chat.
Okay.
Something I can help with?
Um,
Yes? What's on your mind?
this vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of light.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Honestly, she was in the Chantry in Lothering, right? And that's where Alistair picked that rose. Does that mean that Alistair picked the same rose that she's talking about? Because if he did, that's just makes that even sweeter. God, I'm gonna cry now.
In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything? He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me? Thank you. It's nice to find someone who agrees. I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
I think she's now at max approval. Yeah. Right. Let us go and acquire more health.
I await your command.
That's not right. I think we're gonna go do her quest next and go and kill Flemeth for her.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Some of these. Uncrushable pigeon is still my favourite item in this game.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
What can I put on this? Alright. Let us go and hold on. Save right here. Right. Morrigan specifically said do not bring her, so we will take Alistair.
Yes.
And Win.
Yes.
And Seven.
Yes.
Oh, trouble. This is what you say before traveling, people.
Take that!
Levels people up. Can't do that right now. See, this always happens.
It shall.
Okay, maybe let's not bring Zevran. Let's bring Kai.
Yes.
And then after this we'll go and get Sten's sword, and then we'll go back to dinner room and finish up some stuff there.
The dogs still have sense. Yes.
Let's have at it! Okay, done with you now. Right, that's it.
Nice. That is terrible.
I shall do it.
Kai. If you're a smart dog, don't walk into traps like an idiot. Alright, let's be on our way, shall we? That's pretty cool. Huh?
I fell.
You alright?
For a moment there, I thought I thought it was all over. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Oh, she's a lot of voices band, okay. Oh, she has more points to spend, okay.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say? Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time? Oh, there are many, many reasons to kill Flemeth. More than you know. But if I am to guess, I would say Morrigan has discovered something. Something shocking that requires her defense. Yes? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn? Choice. There is power in choices, as there is in lies. I shall give you one of each. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
I'm not gonna lie to her.
Shame. What will it be, then? It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, she will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Oh.
It's incredible.
Maybe I should have brought Liliana. Let's put me all the way back here. Hooray. Okay, so we're gonna do Alistair win.
Yes.
Indeed.
Let's try this again, shall we? Alistair.
It shall be done.
I'm not sure if I'm going to save before talking to Flemeth this time.
I fell. For a moment there, I thought it was all over. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
I don't want to go through this whole conversation again.
Aw, how disappointing. You think you're the first to come, full of righteousness and bluster. If only that were so. From you, I expected more. It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, she will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe I should come back and do this when I'm not losing the will to live slowly and painfully. And I'm not being stressed, so, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna end this here. See you guys when I'm alive.